hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we see the third seed in this playoff, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. It's Marshall. Nothing doing on that play. The big D-tackle there for the stop.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back, looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. To the left side. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The Hokies will come to the line to run the hurry up. And third and short, they're going to pick it up on the ground. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
They get just enough for the first down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the first down.
You're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. On the read. Pitches to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking to pass. It's Anderson. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Well, they need 8 yards on fourth down to keep this drive going. Play fake, looking to throw. He's hit just before the throw. They bring him back to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And the Hokies are moving quickly down the field. QB keeper all the way. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Hokies will line up here on first down and goal. Send the back in motion. To the air. It's Anderson. The pass is intercepted. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
And the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
An explosive play flips the field and suddenly puts this offense into scoring position in enemy territory. Grab behind the line. It's Hawkins. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen could be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Now it's second down here. Play action, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. The linebacker shifting around now. One man of the backfield, good kick of football. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. The Hokies will crank up the tempo. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Looks like a man is down in the field up at the last play. We'll take a timeout. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Anderson. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And the Hokies starting a new series here on 1st and 10. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. Breaks into the clear. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
You just don't see very many inside runs open up like that. Usually those are kind of your bread and butter plays where you're looking to get 4 to 6 yards. But hey, it doesn't hurt when you can bust out a big one through the A-gap.
The Hokies pick up enough yardage for a first down. It's the running back in the flat. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Anderson. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
Period. These teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Play to the outside. Touchdown, Hokies, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. And here's the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down and 10. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Using his legs. It's Marshall. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
A gain sets up a 3rd down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pulls it in. It's Marshall. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Looking for a man. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And he goes down, but the important thing is enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
The quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Ball handed off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Great catch over the middle. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. To the air, it's Anderson. Looking deep to the right side. The ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Breaks free. He's past the marker and still going. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, FIU.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On the ground, it's Pringle. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
Boy, good tough running here by this Virginia Tech running back. The offensive line did their job to give him just enough room there to be able to get vertical and pick up valuable yards and keep this drive alive.
There's a 1st and 10 play. And there's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Looking to throw. It's Anderson. He's got it in the open. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Hokies getting set on 1st and 10. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. Empty set now, 5 wide. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to make a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught in the backfield. It's Keene. The reception nets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. Can they keep this drive going? It's fourth down and 6. Back to pass. It's Anderson. He's running out of time here. Screen to the receiver in the flat. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
First and 10 now for the offense. Back to throw again. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. Well executed. Finds space and gets the first down yardage.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Hokies looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
That completion makes it second and short. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grabbed by the receiver. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. What a catch! They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half to keep it on the ground.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch downfield. They bring them down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I, over the years, have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, could make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Druckenmiller. Boy, some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Looking downfield, it's Anderson. Makes a quick grab. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. The Hokies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
With 3rd down and short, they decide to throw the... ball, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Trying for a 4th down completion. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my God. gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Sutton with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. He decides to keep it here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
A risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Takes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. Oh, what a grab! They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. That one's incomplete. An interesting first down call, but it doesn't work. Second down after the incompletion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. The Hokies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. try to pick up the third-down yardage on the ground. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard. It'll be fourth down.
Now they run the football here. I thought he might have enough room to be able to extend and get across that first down mark, but he's going to be a couple yards short. Good job by the defense of having awareness of space there and knew exactly what they needed to do to bring him down.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own center. That now goes in motion. He doesn't have to adjust. And that run moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
A gain makes it second and medium. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. An important third down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Throw now on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And he's intercepted. He can go. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 39. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. And he's got it down there inside the 35.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Breaks into open space. And that one produces a decent gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
gain makes it second and medium. They're going to run the option. He's got room to run. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's incomplete, targeting a man.